The river turned into a golden mist that flowed out of the mountain to fill the space between worlds. Shitembe was standing before a creature as wise as he. It stretched out its wings and lifted a lion's paw in greeting. "You seek the greatest understanding, Shitembe?" It smiled at him. Its face looked exactly like his. "But what would you do with it?" Shitembe answered, "I would know of locks and rivers and revelations. I would comprehend their connection. I would know." At that moment, the sun's gift split into 4 lights crafted from all colors of the world. "I do know," said both shocked faces, as Shitembe's very own voice now poured from each. "I know the foundations upon which the world is built. I know that a gem is not precious if it is hidden. I know that knowledge is not for me alone to hold." Old Mage Jatembe, today on Galorian In Depth. Old Mage Jatembe was a great wizard and folk hero to the people of the Mwangi Expanse. Through his deeds and magical teachings, Shitembe brought the people of Garoon out of the age of anguish and onto the path of civilization. His followers continued spreading this knowledge long after he was gone, greatly influencing the magical traditions of countless cultures throughout Galorian. Shitembe was the first human to rekindle the art of wizardry after the fall of Aslant. He gained his information from many sources, including angels, demons, inhabitants of the great beyond, and some claim even the severed head of the serpent folk god Idyrsius. After reclaiming the lost art of magic during the last years of the Age of Anguish, Shitembe gathered a group of followers who became known as the 10 Magic Warriors. Known today only by their golden mask and forms of fantastic jungle creatures, their names have been lost to history. These magic warriors gave up everything to maintain civilization and culture that was lost during Earthfall and the Age of Darkness. Shitembe and these magic warriors defeated evildoers all over the Mwangi Expanse, including the King of Biting Ants, whose stronghold was the doorway to the Red Star. Old Mage Jatembe and the 10 Magic Warriors also founded the city of Natabu in western Mwangi Expanse. Here they also established Magambia, an arcane school which is still in operation today, and one of the oldest, if not the oldest, school of magic. The 10 Magic Warriors are represented in mosaics on 10 towers in Magambia. Magambia still exists today and continues Shitembe's legacy of preserving and passing on magical and cultural knowledge to those who will use it for the betterment of others, while also respecting the power of diplomacy. Seeking to preserve and pass on his knowledge, Shitembe left many of his spellbooks for his students at Magambia. Here they were collected and annotated over the following millennia, eventually becoming known as the Wisdom of Shitembe. They exist in countless volumes, each containing not only the spells he created and cast, but also the ancient magic teachings and wisdom, which many of deal with similarities between the arcane and the divine. Legend also tells of a set of 111 magical scrolls penned by Shitembe himself. filled with spells, insight, research, and transcripts of his conversations with various outsiders. While a few of these can be found at Magambia, many have been lost to history. Of particular interest to the people of Mwangi are the last records of old Mage Jatembe, locked away in the spiraling earth sphere, a great library carved inside of a mountain that extends deep into the earth. Like so many legends of the barrier wall, the exact location of Earth sphere, as well as whether it even exists at all, is unknown. Old tales say that it contains copies of every text old Mage Jatembe wrote and collected after Earthfall. Prior to leaving Golorion, Shitembe created the Ring of Nine Facets, a powerful artifact that he left with the 10 magic warriors to protect all of Golorion. Old Mage Jatembe's influence and tradition has greatly influenced the Mwangi Expanse and extended throughout all of Garoon, even inspiring the aeromancers of the Shori Empire. Shitembe is known and respected across the whole of the Mwangi Expanse, even among those people who would otherwise have a strong dislike of arcane magic. The 13th of Desnas is a major day of celebration in most Mwangi cities, serving to honor Shitembe and his 10 magic warriors. As with many legends, there is much unknown about Shitembe. Nothing is known of his childhood, leading many to believe that he was always old. Nothing is known of his death. Some believe that he was immortal and is possibly still alive. Some theorize that Shitembe was an incarnation of the god of magic, Nethys. What is known is that Golorion would not be the same without Shitembe and the 10 magic warriors. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on Golorion in Depth.